Hey everybody, thanks for watching Mike's Garage. Listen, I got a scary story for you. This goes way back to Vietnam. It's about 9:30 at night, hot summer night. We're just sitting there sweating, getting ready to turn in for the night, going to finish this beer, smoke a couple more cigarettes and go to bed. Here comes the captain walking through our hooch. He comes over to me, he says, Mike, he says, you got to go get this guy. He's got a soldier with him. He says, he's broke down about 2 miles on the other side of that little village. He left some buddies there. He got a ride here on some guy in one of those little three-wheeled little mopeds, whatever they are. So you got to go get him and bring the vehicle back. Okay, because if you left the vehicle overnight, it would be gone. They would strip it. So I go get Moss. He's from Connecticut or Maine. He's a good mechanic. Let's go. We'll go get the wrecker. We'll head out that way. Put the kid in the truck. I forget his name. I said, what happened? He's, all right, we're cruising along. All of a sudden the engine started going knock, knock, knock. Then it went snap, bang, shut off, and we slid to a stop. Well, these trucks are, this is 1970, okay, in Vietnam. These trucks are from the 1950s, Korea War. They're flathead, 6 cylinders. Flathead is like a giant lawnmower engine. Good motor, it'll run strong. Just you can't run it at high RPMs. First gear is probably 12 miles an hour. Second gear is 22. Third gear is 35 miles an hour. If you go any faster than that, you're going to blow up the motor in each gear. So long story, we jump into the wrecker. We head back there. We go through the village. On the other side of the village, a couple miles, there's the truck. There's 2 buddies are in the truck. It's a 5-quarter pickup truck with the stake body sides and everything, canvas. So the other thing is there's about 10 or 12 mopeds there. Each moped has 1 or 2 teenagers on it, young guys, 15, 16 years old, 17 years old. And they're all standing there, hanging around the truck. So they have no weapons. I have a .45 in my pocket, that's it. Nobody else had brought any weapons with them. So we go around, it's a narrow road, it takes me about 5 or 6 times to back up the truck to make the turn, go back in front of the pickup truck and back up. Teenagers want to know, what do I think I'm doing? It's their truck. Just take those guys out of here. It's our truck. Unless you want to pay us, you can buy it. We found it. No, it's our truck. We're taking it. So they are insisting it's their truck. They're standing in our way. They're trying to block us when we walk around. What do you think you're doing? You suck, and all this stuff. So we put a hook around the bumper. We figure we're going to drag it down the road a little bit and get out of there. I don't see any weapons on them. They're just standing in our way. So we get it hooked up. And it's scary because it is a dangerous thing, man. They could do all kinds of harm to you. Most of them carried knives. So we get in the truck. There's 3 of us in the truck, in the cab. The other guys are standing in the back of the tow truck, holding on to whatever they can hold on to, because you can't ride in the pickup truck because it's going to be swinging and swagging all over the place because we just got it hanging on a hook. So we fire up the wrecker, and about half a dozen of the teenagers put their mopeds in front of the truck. Bad move. I says, you got to move them. I'm going to run them over. No, it's our truck. You take it down. We're going to keep the truck. You just go home. You just get out of here. You just go away. So get the truck, lurch the truck about 4 or 5 feet forward, bump a couple of the mopeds, knock them over. And they're screaming at me now that I ruined their mopeds. I says, move your mopeds or we're going to run them over. So they pick up the mopeds that we ran over and they back up a little bit. I lurch the truck again forward, bang into them again, and knock a couple more mopeds over. They finally started to move. As soon as they were at the mopeds starting to move them, we moved forward and they quickly got out of our way. And we just got out of there as fast as we could. And while we were driving along, they were throwing rocks at us. They were trying to climb in the pickup truck. They were actually in the pickup truck as we were driving along, trying to see what was in there that they could take. I don't know what they were carrying in there. They did throw some boxes out of the back. We weren't really worried about that. I think they were like sea rations or some kind of food. And we did get out of there. It was really scary. It was one of those nights where you remember it like it was yesterday. Okay, I can still see some of those kids, still see their face. Really serious 15, 16-year-old kid look at me in the face. I was 20. I'm a good-sized guy. And you're taking my truck, you got to put it down. So that's a scary story that I have. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for watching Mike's Garage. And don't forget to subscribe. Always could use more subscribers. Thanks.